Today I'll be showing you how to get slightly faster internet for free. Now the trick for this is to use a public DNS server. Now in case you don't know what the heck I'm even talking about, a DNS server is what resolves website domain names that you'd punch into your browser into IP addresses that will actually tell your browser which website to visit. Hence the name DNS for domain name system. It was basically designed to make remembering website addresses user-friendly versus having to remember IP addresses. Now the thing is, what DNS server you use does have a slight effect on your internet speed, because it of course takes time to request the IP address for a particular domain name from a DNS server. Now the thing is, public DNS servers tend to be a lot faster than the ones provided by your ISP. And by the way, if you've never touched your DNS configuration either on your router or on your device, odds are you're using your ISP's DNS. Which again, ISP DNSs tend to be a lot slower and actually less reliable and less secure than public DNS servers. And while switching to a public DNS server doesn't really give you that big of a performance advantage over your ISP's DNS, it's free, so there also isn't a good reason to miss out on a small boost in speed, reliability, and security that using a proper DNS server can give you. Now the DNS server I personally use is Cloudflare, also known as 1.1.1.1, which is one of, if not the fastest DNS servers out there. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to configure your system to use Cloudflare on Linux, Windows, iOS, and Android. I'm not quite sure how to do this on Mac, since I don't have a Mac here or a Hackintosh, so you're gonna have to look up how to change the DNS server, but it should be fairly straightforward. And by the way, I'll have the Cloudflare DNS's IP addresses in the description, but without further ado, let's get right into this. Alright, then to configure Cloudflare DNS on Linux, you're going to want to go to your network settings, which I have open here, then go to the IPv4 tab, and then set the method to automatic only addresses, and then set DNS servers to 1.1.1.1 for the primary address, and 1.0.0.1 for the secondary address, and separate both these addresses by commas. And then you're going to want to go to the IPv6 tab, change the method to automatic only addresses again, and then set the DNS servers to 2606:4700:4700:1111 for the primary address, and 2606:4700:1001 for the secondary address, and again separate both these addresses by commas. Now again, I'll have all these addresses in the description. And by the way, you will need to configure this separately for every single network that you connect to. Now, if it doesn't apply immediately, you may need to disconnect from your network and reconnect to it. Alright, now to configure Cloudflare DNS on Windows, you're going to want to open up Control Panel, which is located in File Explorer, and it should show up under Desktop on your side panel. If it doesn't, just right-click on the side panel, and then check off Show All Folders. But anyway, you're going to want to click on Control Panel, and then it'll open up Control Panel. Then go to Network and Internet, Network and Sharing Center, and then change Adapter Settings. Then right-click on your Internet adapter, which will be an Ethernet adapter if you're connected to Ethernet, or a Wi-Fi adapter if you're connected through Wi-Fi. For me, it's an Ethernet adapter since I'm using a virtual machine, so I'm going to right-click on that, then click on Properties, and if user account control prompts you, you're going to click Yes. But anyway, once you're in your adapter's Properties menu, you're going to want to click on Internet Protocol version 4, and then go to Properties, and then click on Use the following DNS server addresses, and then set the preferred DNS server to 1.1.1.1, and then alternate DNS server to 1.0.0.1. And you may want to validate these settings upon exit, and click OK. And now you're going to go to Internet Protocol version 6, then click on Properties, then click Use the following DNS server addresses, and then set preferred DNS server to 2606:4700:4700:1111, and then alternate DNS server to 2606:4700:4700:1001. And again, you may want to validate these settings upon exit, and then click Close. And if you checked Validate Settings upon exit, it'll try and look for problems with your network configuration. And if it's all good, it should say troubleshooting couldn't identify the problem. Then click Close the troubleshooter. And by the way, this will apply to every network that you connect your PC to through the adapter that you configured it with. And then to configure Cloudflare DNS on iOS, just go to Settings, Wi-Fi, and then click on your network's little blue eye. Then scroll down to Configure DNS, then change this to manual. And then put in the addresses 1.1.1.1 for a primary address, 1.0.0.1 for a secondary address, 2606:4700:4700:1111 for the primary IPv6 address, and 2606:4700:4700:1001 for the secondary IPv6 address. And by the way, you will have to configure this for every network that you connect to. So to configure Cloudflare DNS on Android, go to your settings, network and internet. And by the way, this applies to Android 9.0 or later. But anyway, you're going to go to advanced, then click private DNS. Then click private DNS provider host name. And then type 1.1.1.1.cloudflaredns.com. Exactly like that. Now I've already got it punched in here. But anyway, after you do that, you're going to click save. And this gray text might say couldn't connect for a few seconds, but it should change to 1.1.1.1.cloudflaredns.com. And by the way, we punched in the domain name for Cloudflare because for whatever reason, Android won't accept IP addresses for DNS servers. And by the way, this setting applies to every network that you connect to. There we go, that wasn't too complicated. And by the way, Cloudflare does also provide a mobile app for iOS and Android that you can use to set your DNS to Cloudflare for every single network on your device, which actually is the only way to use Cloudflare DNS for cellular. So I'll put download links to that in the description. But anyway, now you get slightly faster internet for free. And by the way, yes, you can also configure this on your router just by going into your router's DNS settings. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you liked this video, find it was helpful, hit the like button, share this video with your friends, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment.